Everybody, we are currently seeing one of the greatest runs in sporting history, one of the greatest performances, and one of the most important events in sports. I'm not talking about the World Cup, but I am talking about something that's kind of relating to the World Cup, and that is just a VTuber who has managed to jinx literally every single team she has publicly supported on her own Twitter. It is impressive. It is unbelievable. It is just one of a kind performance to see this jinx happening. It's just crazy. And I want to just go through the timeline of every single one of the jinxes because, like, it's not like one or two. I think it's like 5 or 6 jinxes only in the round of 16 that has happened. It is absolutely unbelievable the the majesty that we're seeing. So this is the first image that we see right here with her in support of Brazil versus Norway. This is the tweet that started off all the chaos, all of just the wonderful streak that we're seeing, sent on July 5th, 2026 at 12:15 p.m. my time. And for those who don't know, well, what happened to Brazil? Did they win? No, they lost to Norway. They lost to Erling Haaland scoring 2 goals, and then they kind of got a make-a-wish penalty right at the end for Neymar's final goal, and then that's kind of what happened. Even though Brazil loses, she moves on to Mexico, and she supports Mexico just because she wants to, I guess, have a new team to support in the round of 16. It's fun to have a team to support. But the issue with supporting Mexico is that they lost to England immediately after she supported them, and they also lost while being a man down almost the entire second half. So 2 for 2 on Jinx, 2 for 2 on Jinxes. It's actually crazy how we're seeing this type of streak going on here. It's literally the gift of Apollo and his gift of prophecy put onto a Twitter user, but in the inverse way. She's seeing the direct opposite of what is actually going to happen. Well, what about Portugal? Maybe Portugal wins. You know, they have Ronaldo, who's a really good player. He's been a generational player. He may be a bit old, but hey, he's still pretty good. But they lose 1-0 to Spain. So 0 for 3 in her supportive teams. It's just really unfortunate for her that she's apparently cursing legitimately every single team she decides to root for. Oh, but it's okay. Her home country, the United States of America, surely the United States of America. You know, we said we had the LeBron James of soccer, that this was the era of USA Soccer going to be incarnate into the world. It is a home stadium. It's a home field advantage. It is the World Cup that we are hosting the majority of the games at. And then we get shit sound by fucking Belgium. So that's another thing that happened. 0 for 4 in her support for countries at the World Cup. It is absolutely impressive at this point. It's getting even crazier. But then, like, this is a really interesting thing that happened. A really interesting thing that literally makes everyone think this curse is actually a curse manifest onto the field, onto the World Cup. Because she had originally posted that she was in support of Argentina. And for those who are watching the game and watching Argentina play, they went down 0-2 to Egypt, and it would have been an absolutely unbelievably massive upset. It would have been absolutely crazy. They were getting completely outclassed. They were losing, and it was like unbelievable that it was the jinx was going to happen again. So what happened here? Well, she actually just switched teams to Egypt midway through the game. Halfway through the game, she switched to Egypt and said she was actually supporting them instead of Argentina. And you're not going to believe what actually happened. Argentina came back and won in the last 25 minutes of the game. It's just unbelievable at this point. It's absolutely crazy that we are seeing just a generational curse streak happening. It's crazy. But this doesn't even end. Because I'm also pretty sure she deleted the original Argentina tweet because so many Argentina fans were like attacking her for posting her picture of her in the Argentina jersey. So I genuinely think she legitimately changed associations to being an Egypt fan because of the reaction that she was getting to all the Argentinian fans seeing that she was voting for their team when she had cursed legitimately every single other team. So it's not even like she did this as a joke, but like she was genuinely wishing for Egypt to win, and then they lost. She somehow cursed 2 teams at the same time in the same game. It's unbelievable. But we have one more. We have one more game that happened. Surely this ends the streak, right? So she rooted for Colombia. You know, she obviously can see that their curse is coming through. It's harming a lot of people, and it's causing a lot of chaos. And the unfortunate thing for Colombia is that they actually lost in penalties 4-3 to Switzerland. So another crazy curse that has happened from this VTuber. And you know, you just don't ever really see anything like this. It has become a spectacle at this point, just to see whatever team this VTuber right here supports throughout the entirety of the World Cup, because it is just simply unbelievable how we have managed to see her, I think, curse a total of 7 teams, because she cursed both teams in the Argentina and Egypt game. She cursed the USA, she cursed Colombia, Portugal, Mexico, and Brazil. That is actually 7 teams. I think she cursed almost half of the people who were left in the round of 16. Legitimately an all-time run right here. I think if you're going for it, I've saw someone say that they started with $40 at the start of the tournament and bet against their team that she was supporting every single game, and now they're at $800. I feel like that just might be the number one betting strategy for the rest of the tournament, is if she ever vocally supports a single team, just vote against them, bet against them, do whatever you want to just show your support against them, make a prediction, do anything, because it's wild at this point that she has apparently this much power to completely derail an entire team's year, an entire team's World Cup. It's their 4 years actually because of just her showing her support for the team. It's hilarious at this point. I hope that she keeps on going, and we can see that we get like the 0 for whatever how many games are left, like 0 for 12, 0 for 13, because it is just a streak of all time. It's unbelievable. It's crazy, and we're all waiting and watching to see how this develops and how this goes, and if the wonderful gift of Apollo's inverse prophecy has continued to manifest itself in this tournament. That's all I want to talk about for today, though. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.